I'm Nora Herzog. I'm the Chief Medical Officer at ConnCons. We are here raising $8 million in our Series Pre-A. We are an early stage startup and we are looking for new co-investors. So I would like to show you today what a unique market opportunity lies in bringing connectivity into medical consumables. So let's start with the need of our applications. We have rising number of cancer patients and we are facing staff shortages. Meanwhile, the deep understanding of cancer has led to pretty complex therapy protocols in the treatment. This results in 1 million adverse events related to infusion pumps already today. If we look into in the next years, the ratio of nurses per patient is decreasing dramatically. And on top of that, which is actually a good thing, the cancer treatment is becoming more advanced and we're seeing a chronification of cancer. So patients are treated for years and years to eventually die on their heart disease. So this further increases the demand on needed treatments and also amplifies our today pretty severe problems from already today. So the knowledge is exploding, but the bottleneck is really the application. And we need to get our structures in place to be able to treat patients according to knowledge. We need to automate manual steps in today's process of the therapy application. And our solution for that is this small. So the foundation of automation is connectivity. But looking at the infusion setup, we have many connections, but no connectivity. So this is where our core patent and also our core technology comes in. We simply integrate a data line into medical tubing, enabling data and power supply into every component, connected consumables. So how does this transform the way we apply cancer therapy? We are facing two major challenges today in cancer therapy. First, you have patient-specific medication bags. So today, you have 2 nurses verifying IDs before each infusion steps, manually. Second, you have multiple medications that are infused sequentially. So in our solution, we utilize an RFID tag integrated into the medication bag that contains the medical ID machine readable. When the bag is connected to the pump, the data line is created and the pump can read the medical ID. Any wrong medication or wrong connection is detected in real time. Once all the medications are set up correctly, our multi-input pump takes over fluid control, adjusting the dose rate for the first medication, flushing, adjusting the dose rate for the second medication, and so on. This results for nurses from today an average of 6 manual pump interactions to just 1 initial setup, freeing more time for focus time with each patient, reducing waiting time in between infusion steps, and also making more quality of life for the patient. And overall, this results in a faster, free therapy chair for the next patient. So what does this connectivity do to the infusion setup? We have the therapy plan, which is connected to the pump, and the consumables are not just a fluid line, they are also a data and power supply. So this way, you get a virtually integrated system. And this is what distinguishes us from our competitors. There are smart pumps, and you do have smart medical containers, but what is missing is the connectivity. This connectivity allows us to supply real-time clinical data, for example, the application log of each medication for pharmacovigilance and for data businesses. So to get a little bit more specific, let's look at one of the most commonly used therapy protocols in colon cancer, for example, the Waldorf protocol. This is a protocol where today a nurse has to go to the pump 9 times for the complete administration of one therapy. In our system, as you have seen, you have just one initial setup and one interaction after the medication is done with one removal. And we looked at the data, we presented them at the ASCO Breakthrough in 2023 and saw a significant experience of waiting time for the patients due to these delays in between changes of medications. And with automation, we can reduce the effort that from staff for each administration, allowing more patients being treated with less burden on the staff. So with these process benefits, we generate customer traction. We align the inherent safety of our connected consumables together with the quality of life and the economic benefits for the operators. And the good thing is there's no new reimbursement process. We simply bring back value to now a low value consumables that there are today. So calculated on today's cost of oncological infusion sets and the number of therapy applications in the US, we are looking at a revenue of $1 billion with just a market share of 10%. But consumables and connected consumables are a massive market opportunity with a total addressable market of over $250 billion. So where do we stand as a company today? We are early stage. We started a year ago with seed funding. We are already certified for ISO 13485. We are submitting our first software as a medical device in just 2 weeks, bringing our software on the market this year. With our connected consumables, we are already scaling with a multi-step injection molding process to bring that electronics into medical consumables. We have also conducted over 30 interviews with clinical partners. I'm a physician by training, our founder is a physician by training, getting a deep understanding of the processes, the clinical processes that we want to introduce automation to, that are brought together in our seed demonstrator you have just seen in the video. Going forward, we want to have a stepwise market introduction in our next round, getting to submission of our connected consumables, and further on in the Series A, also adding the smart port that consists of sensors and the patient ID to have that full end-to-end connectivity from the medication bag to the patient for the oncology solution. But furthermore, the Ethernet of medical tubing is a scalable technology. We can provide power and data supply for sensors. We can verify the compliance of your consumables to the medical device, like in dialysis, and we can deliver safe home oncology or IV nutrition. So we have a highly experienced and very interdisciplinary team with a pharmacist, an oncology nurse, full-time being part of the development team. And we are supported by a very excellent advisory board that brings together the medical need of oncology with scalable technology solutions to really get full speed on our path to market. So we are here raising $8 million until the end of this year, 2025, to scale the sales of our software pipeline and to bring our connected consumables into FDA submission. And I'm very much looking forward to the talks in the next days.